Good afternoon, Purple family. Welcome to another episode of Shades of Purple, a Prince podcast. On today's episode, I am going to be reviewing a concert that I went to about almost a month ago now in Conway, Arkansas, which is about 30 minutes from where I stay, called the Purple Piano. Marshall Charloff, who is a Prince impersonator, did the piano microphone tour, of course, which was the last tour that Prince did before he left us. So me and my husband went to the concert, and it was a really good concert. However, there were a couple of things that wasn't Marshall's fault that we didn't like about it. And so I'm going to introduce to you all again my husband, Gabriel Crutchfield. Welcome to Shades of Purple.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm glad to be here.
Great. So, what do you think? What did you think of the concert?
I think the concert was really good. I think it was a really good experience for a lot of people that don't know who Prince is and what type of music that he performed. And just basically, the guy that was performing, he's basically from Minneapolis as well. Mm-hmm. And he enjoyed playing it and learning Prince and getting to know about the music and how creative that music had an effect in his life. So, I believe that the concert was really, really good. We're going to speak about why it was some things that really bothered me and at the same time. Mm-hmm. So, I think it was a good experience. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the vibe. I enjoyed that it was purple and it was smoke. And
I love the ambiance.
Mysterious, mysterious vibe going on. It was really good. But we can go on and on in days about what things were good about it. So, let's go ahead and try to break down the whole thing in general, what you thought when we first went to it.
I liked his selection of songs. He started off with songs that even most non-Prince fans would know, like Little Red Corvette and Kiss. But what I didn't like was that there was almost zero, other than me and you, and maybe one or two others, audience participation. He practically had to, beg for audience participation. And like I said, I hope this doesn't offend anybody, but I will say it could be because the audience was mostly older white people, and I'm just trying to keep it real, and not to say that all white people don't have soul or whatever, but some do. It's really about your personality more so than your race. So let me just say that I don't want to make it a race issue. I'll just say that, if you want to go to a show, especially if you saw Prince in concert, you know that he is all about audience participation. Absolutely. So Marshall was doing his best to try to, do that as well in the same way that Prince would. So I'm just like, why are we not doing that?
I didn't get that either. I was trying to figure out why. These are easy songs to know. These are the songs that Prince performed all the time. These are songs that was on the radio. And some of the people did not know one word of the song. And I'm just like, this don't make no sense. We at a Prince event. You need to know a Prince song other than Little Red Corvette. Or basically... Kiss. Or Purple Rain or something... A Raspberry Beret. Something simple.
He started doing Diamonds and Pearls, and Gabe did the with Rosie Gaines.
Rosie Gaines, yeah.
And he was like, yeah, keep that going. And I was just like, why is nobody? Everybody was just sitting around like a bump on a log, you guys. It was just really, really disheartening.
Yeah, it was, because we just watched them just look at him perform. I'm like, y'all going to sing the songs too? He wants you to sing the songs.
Right.
And I remember it was this one part when he was standing up and he was trying to get them to, get a little bit hyper and kind of sing the song, because they'll say a part and then it would be silent. And I'll just be like, what the hell?
He wanted you to finish the line and nobody would say anything. And I was just like, oh my God, this is bad.
It really
was. This is really, really bad.
Yeah.
And I felt bad for Marshall. And I'm just like, he is not coming back to Arkansas.
He probably won't be, because he's so used to doing his tour, and all the tours he done doing the impersonation of Prince, having sold out tours in different cities and places. Yeah. Been all around the world and things like that doing this. And you come to, number one, Arkansas and Conway and not have a full packed house, number one.
Yeah.
Two, you don't have any fan participation, but you therefore wearing the shirts, doing all that stuff, and barely anybody singing. Now you got a couple of people that was making jokes and made him laugh and everything, which was fun.
There was this one lady who stood up and, was dancing, and she was getting into it, kind of making him laugh and stuff like that, and that was funny, and I appreciated that, and, there was like another guy that like shouted something out, but I mean, other than that, there was like no participation whatsoever, and I felt so bad for him. I'm just like, oh my God, like, why? Like, I hope this is not the impression that he is taken away from Arkansas, because there are some really, really avid Prince fans here, and I really hope that he comes back.
Me too, because the whole time he was doing his performance, and the man could sing. I was giving him that. He could sing really well, and I'm like, he had a similar tone, not completely like Prince, but kind of similar to a point. It was like, wow, he's really singing in a falsetto, and he really singing his heart out. And I was like, this guy is actually pretty decent. I like his voice. Mm-hmm. So he was really singing his foot out. And he was doing it with the piano, playing them songs.
Yeah, very well on the piano. He played that piano very well.
Oh, and don't forget to mention, baby, don't forget to mention that he actually played the guitar on Purple Rain.
Oh, yeah. So he brought out a guitar when he played Purple Rain. And he played it very well.
Yes,
I was impressed. I was very much impressed. And I mean, he did, the whole mannerisms that Prince would do when he would play the guitar. And I mean, it was just great. I mean, and then, like I said, they had the purple light and the purple smoke. So it really just puts you in a setting, a purple, Purple Rain setting, almost. And I mean, I really enjoyed it. I mean, because I didn't ever get a chance to see Prince in concert, which I could just, I don't know, kick myself continuously for not doing that. But, so this was, so I kind of enjoy going to concerts like this, because this is about the closest, that we're going to get to seeing Prince live. So I always appreciate the impersonators and when they put on a good show, and he put on a fantastic show.
He really did, and I pray that he comes back again real soon, but hopefully if he goes somewhere like Memphis or somewhere like that, we need to go to.
Oh, yeah. And matter of fact, I need to try to get his contact information, because maybe he could come to the theater that I work at, Ron Robinson Theater, because they do concerts there too. So I need to try to look him up and see maybe if he'll come, because I think that crowd might be a little bit better.
I believe so too, because I don't know what was going on with Conway that day. I think they brought all the boozies out because something was going on.
Something was.
And
as Prince would say, something in the water did not compute.
At all. And this is one part that it bothered me close to the end of the show, is when he was like, well, I appreciate your audience and everything else, and I would love to do more songs that you would like to hear. And by the time he did maybe one or two of them songs, he was just done, because there was no people reacting.
I mean, there was not even people requesting songs hardly. He played the song that I was going to request, which was 17 Days. He did play that song.
Yeah.
And I was thinking people would, like shout out, like whatever. And Erotic City or anything,
Right.
But, I mean, nobody really, even participated with that. And I'm like, that is so easy. You just, whatever song you want to hear. And I'm just like, if you weren't going to participate, why did you come?
I don't understand that.
Why did you come?
Why did you just come, waste your time, waste your good money to go see dude perform and not really do anything? It's not a movie.
Right. It's not a movie. It's a spectator event. And I guess because the event was for it was like a fundraiser event or something for donations. I can't remember. So maybe they were just donors, and they were just like, okay, well, we're gonna go to this, benefit concert, and because we spent our money for the, the benefit, and we just want to check it out. So maybe they weren't like Prince fans.
I mean, it was probably that, but then you had some that was actually Prince fans wearing some of the outfits and wearing the, the stuff.
Wearing the purple and all that.
Right, that you would get off the website.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like, oh, these are Prince fans, because I have seen this one guy had, I think it was the Love Sexy jacket, but it was like a blue jean jacket, but the letters of Love Sexy and all that in the back.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, oh, he's a fan, but he did not sing either. And I'm like, I don't care if you're scared to sing or not, guys. I can't sing a note. You know what I'm saying?
And you was over there humming.
Oh, I did that though. I did that loudly. I did
yeah,
it when they get
he did, and he said something too.
No, he pointed at me like, "That's what I'm talking about."
Uh-huh.
That's what I'm saying.
He was doing that ad-libbing, y'all.
Because I know the song so well, I hear it so much that I know that part was missing, you know. And it was a couple of more songs that I would have loved for him to do. I would have loved for him to do Bambi. He didn't get a chance. Bambi. There's so many other songs that he could have done that would have been really, really, really cool. And I'm looking at my wife's list because there's so many.
Yeah, I've got my list. More top 10, top 20, that type of thing. I am going to be reviewing Love Sexy probably next week. So be on the lookout for that episode. But yeah, I've got some more lists coming. But yeah, like for instance, he could have did Lady Cab Driver. I don't think, he didn't do Erotic City, did he?
He did do Erotic City.
He did? Okay. Yeah. Did he do Insatiable?
No, he didn't do Insatiable.
Okay, he could have did Let's Pretend We're Married.
No, he didn't do that either.
Let's see, Cream. I think he did do.
No, he did do Cream.
He did do Cream.
Because he said a story about Cream. Remember?
Oh yeah, he talked about
like being
how
in the
Prince
top.
was, how it really wasn't as sexual as most people think it was talking about. And I talked about this in my episode. Even though Cream did make my countdown for his nastiest songs, right. But as Marshall explained it, he said that it's really talking about the creme de la creme, top of the top, that type of cream is what he was talking about. And Prince would say during a acoustic guitar performance during the musicology tour, he said that he actually wrote the song while looking in the mirror. So, whatever that means. Anyway, so yeah, he could have did a lot of other songs, and I really wish that he would have, had more audience participation. Like Computer Blue, he could have did that.
Been nice.
I mean, just so many great songs that because Prince was all about doing those encores. That was his thing. He would do 3, 4, sometimes even 5 encores if he really felt like the audience was into it,
right.
And so that's what he wanted to do. And he did come back and do 1 encore, or was it 2?
He did 1 encore.
He did 1 encore.
And that was the one when he was saying that if y'all keep it doing what you're doing, and I appreciate the, basically the claps and everything. And if we can keep going, we can get the songs that you would like to hear. And that's what I was looking forward to, because I had some songs in my head.
We should have just blurted out some songs, babe.
Yeah, I know. But it's like, even if we would have said it, everybody else was just kind of looking like an owl with their eyes open, just staring at us and blink like, come on, guys. I was about to stand up and be like, if y'all don't get up and participate with this man, because this is bothering me, because I think we're going to be here like what?
Till like 10 o'clock?
10 o'clock, and I think we left at what?
It started at 7:30. We were done by like what, 9:30?
Like 9:25, 9:15.
Yeah, so I was thinking, we would be there till at least maybe 10 or 10:30.
Right, because
I was thinking.
I was like, that's it? I'm like, come on. I mean, we got a lot more songs. Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, we can do Breakfast Can't Wait. I don't care what. We can do Scandalous. We can do Gold. We can do so many songs.
So many songs.
And this is the thing I liked about him. He didn't just stay in the Purple Rain era.
Yeah. He moved around a lot.
Right. He did Alphabet Street too, remember?
Oh, he did do Alphabet Street.
Yeah, he did.
And then in between, during the microphone and piano microphone tour, Prince told stories.
Right.
And so he kind of did that as well. He talked about his background. He talked about the first time that he met Prince.
Right.
So he also kind of told stories. And he also represented Minneapolis, because he talked about the other artists that came from Minnesota as well, such as Bob Dylan.
Right.
And he also played Funky Town, which came out of Minneapolis. That group, was it Lips? Flaming Lips? No, Lips.
I think it
Lips
was
Inc. I think.
I
think that's what it was called.
Anyway,
so he represented his hometown very well. I mean, because there have been a lot of great acts. Other than Prince, there have been other great acts that have come out of the state of Minnesota, and he just represented them so well.
Yeah, he really did. And I feel like that, and then he had an outfit. He had I don't know what outfit, Prince outfit.
It looked like the Kiss outfit. Oh, the parade. The black one.
Yeah, with his arms out and everything else.
I put the pictures up on the Facebook page.
Yeah, he had it, and then he had the hair curly going on.
Yeah, and he had the little shades. Yeah. He also, I didn't know this, but Charlie Brown, the creator, Charles Schultz, is from Minneapolis.
And that makes sense why every time you saw the cartoon back in the day, it was snowing and everything all the time, so that makes sense.
Yeah, and then he played the Charlie Brown theme on the piano.
Charlie Brown.
I mean, like he really did. I mean, he put on a really, really good show.
He did.
And like I said, I really, really hope that at some point he comes back and we can try to get him at another venue.
Absolutely. Maybe come down to Little Rock. You would definitely.
He should have went to the Hall, maybe.
That would have been great if he would have went to the Hall.
I mean, we would have done him right had he went to the Hall.
Oh yeah. Like I said, we missed other shows as well going to the Hall this year. Like they had the Prince Experience. Yeah, we missed this year's. But we're definitely going to go to the next one they have. But we went to the one before that.
We went to the one in 21. There was one in November of 2021 that we went to. And that's another group that do, Prince impersonations and songs. And they did a good job. I enjoyed the concert. Mm-hmm. And it was at a venue that was kind of like a club. And, it had a club atmosphere. And you had drinks. And so I think he probably would have fared better at a place like that. I just don't think that venue was very good. So definitely want him to come back for sure.
Yeah, he definitely got to. Like I said, we got to make sure we hit him up. Definitely check this guy out. He is really, really
Marshall Charloff. Okay, I think I'm pronouncing his last name right.
Yeah, he has albums out too, guys. So if you want to hear his music, they're definitely online, and you can definitely check him out on Spotify and Apple Music and all the other places.
Yeah, they had all of his stuff out, for sale, posters and whatnot at the show. And, I mean, he just seems like he's a very talented musician. And like I said, I just look forward to being able to go to another concert of his.
Oh, yeah, I definitely want to go back. And also, here's a fun fact, guys. Did you know that he actually worked with Dr. Fink on an album together with him?
Oh, yeah, he did mention that. He did mention that. I think that's pretty neat.
Yeah, that's awesome. Like I said, guys, y'all definitely need to, if all y'all guys are big Prince fans like me and you, please support these people when they come perform.
Support these bands because they are keeping Prince's legacy alive. Amen. And that is so, so important to us as a Purple community, as Prince fans. So please go out and support them and be active. You know what Prince expects from us. Right. So let's keep that going. Just because he's not here anymore, that doesn't mean that we stop representing who he was. So with that being said, I think we're going to end it there. Thank you guys for listening, and stay tuned next week. I've got Love Sexy Review coming up. And until then, peace and be wild, and may you live to see the dawn. Bye.
See y'all later.